All right, let's get into some news and stuff from around the league this week. Let's start with last night. I was watching this game. Jo Adell robs not one, not two, but three home runs last night. Never, I mean, I think they were even trying to go back in history to see if this has ever happened before. No one
Nope.
can find anything. Michael says Maine, snow, potatoes, lobsters, and trees.
And
Yeah,
Moose. A
yeah,
lot of those
pretty much.
guys too.
Yeah. So yeah, Joe Adell robs three home runs last night. Never done in Major League history, as far as we know so far, because it's not
Yep.
really a track we stat really, but a stat we track. I mean, a track
Yep.
whatever. You know what I'm trying to
The
say.
stat we track. Yep, you got it.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Um, I have no words for this. I mean, when you're in a zone, man, you're in the zone. I guess
Dude, did you see the whiteboard in the clubhouse today?
I did.
Today's game plan, don't hit it to Joe Adell. Like, that literally was the game plan for the Mariners. Um,
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, like, I saw the first one and I was just like, "That's pretty cool." And then I'm like, "Wait, he got a second one?"
that
And
looked
then when I saw the hi
exactly the same as the
yeah,
first one.
and then I saw the highlight of the third one, I'm like, "Okay, like, now I know it's actually a different clip." Um, when he tumbled into the seats, but I'm like, "Oh my god," like, A, what are the chances you'd have 3 opportunities in a game to even go after these things? What are the chances you'd get them all? And holy cow, like, this dude is a one-man wrecking crew, and they won a 1-0 game because the guy stole 3 home runs.
Right. And the other crazy part about that game is the run was scored in the first batter of the game
Right.
with Neto. Well, the bottom of the first, I should say. Bottom of
Yeah.
the first inning, leadoff homer, and then nothing else. And he single-handedly saves that game. Adele is the man to beat for AL MVP. Yeah, just in
Right
that
now,
one game.
yes.
Yeah, crazy. Mike Reed, this is a great question. Be curious how many times guys have even done two in a game.
I thought I saw earlier that they had found one. I think they found 2 instances in history where guys had robbed 2 home runs in a game. Um, they've never seen one with 3. Or at least they could not find anything after pouring through the archives for, since last night. They couldn't find an example.
Yeah, the third one, they were making sure he didn't make contact with the fans over the fence before he caught it, because
Yep.
then I think it would have been ruled a home run. But I mean, heck of a play. And I watched, don't ask me why I watched two straight nights of Angels games, but I did because I think it was the last game on for the night.
Most likely.
But he had a very similar play the night before where he slowed up going to the wall and played it off the wall there instead of
Yep.
going for it. And then last night he's just like, the hell with it. I'm just going for it. Actually, I had to slow down a little bit to time the jump, but man, when you're in a defensive zone, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, and in a 1-0 game, you could tell, like, that 3rd one, he was catching that come hell or high water. There was no way he was letting that thing touch down.
No, I'm just absolutely incredible to see. And we say it all the time, like there is something new we see at a baseball game every single time we watch one. And this was absolutely insane. I mean, even Torrey Hunter is in the Angels dugout
Yeah.
and he was speechless.
Yep.
He had no idea what was going on. But
They were
I,
they were all just absolutely dumbstruck by it. And
yeah,
even the Mariners, like, after the 3rd one, the whole dugout's just like, "What do we have to do?"
yeah. Did you see JP Crawford was standing in the baseline for a solid 2.5 minutes, just
Oh, yeah.
staring at Joe Adell? Like,
He
what
just
the
stood there staring like, "I can't even believe what I just saw." You had, Cal Raleigh going back to the dugout literally talking to himself. I mean, the Mariners were, like, completely distraught at these catches because they have been struggling to get anything going, and this dude just steals 3 from them like it's no big deal.
It's wild, man. It was just it was cool to watch. And watching it live, I was like, you have got to be kidding me that this is
I mean,
happening right now.
he might win a Gold Glove this year just for that game. Like, that might be enough to get you a Gold Glove.
Yeah, he's got my vote.
Yeah. I mean, how do you vote against the guy that robbed 3 home runs in a game?
I I don't know. And that's not going to be the last one. That wall in
No.
right field plays, he can play that, right? So I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
saw how
Yeah,
well he
just like
played it. So
just like Fenway, a good right fielder can just steal baseballs
yeah,
in that corner.
yeah. Absolutely insane game.